Hi, Garrett here from Port Monkeys, and today we are on the Eurodam, Holland America's Eurodam, and we are down on deck 1 in the atrium, which goes up 3 decks, but it's only this big, you see. It's only this big, so deck 2, deck 3. And we're gonna cruise on right over here. They're cleaning this morning, like they do every morning, and this is the service desk, guest services. Forward, there are cabins, right? Actually, that's aft. Forward, there are cabins also, though. And so there's these kind of desks everywhere. This is a scale for weighing your luggage, I guess. Those went out before. Stairs going up. They're not going to let me go down and show you the medical center. This is your shopping expert. See, communications office. Map of Africa. Okay. I got all sorts of artworks around. And future cruise person is right here. And then those are like officers' offices. A few of these doors, and then stateroom cabins. So, and that's it for deck 1. Other than you could go down along these cabins, down this hallway, and get to the theater. The lower level of the theater is down there. But we're going to go up first to deck 2. See, way up there, the entrance to the theater. So I'm on deck 2 now. That's where we started, right down there. This is the atrium still. It's got that sculpture or whatever. This is the Pinnacle Bar. Hi. And it's here and so named because the Pinnacle Grill is right over to the right here, which is the steakhouse. And it's $39 cover charge per person. Let's take a quick look in here. They're playing loud music. I mean, it's soft music, but they're playing it loud. So, and it's competing with popular music. So, that's the Pinnacle Grill. If we walk aft, this is the starboard side. We come to the art gallery. Guess how much that weighs? And then places, art gallery, like Lincoln Center Stage. Now, they do concerts or, you know, performances here. They probably can even show movies or whatever. I've never seen anything happening in here, so I can't tell you. Then there's this little room. And if we go back further, restrooms, digital workshop. So you can learn how to make things in there. It's locked, so I can't help you. There's also a piano, but they have classes in there. And if we go back a little further, it's the dining room. Now the dining room is 2 levels, and it's just called dining room. So this is the lower level of the dining room. And there's a staircase, 2 of them actually, curling around and going up to level 2. But it's a pretty big dining room if you figure this level and above. And it has never been filled on our cruise. A lot of people eating in the buffet. Let's head out. Stair tower. Elevator lobby. Hi. On deck 2, lower promenade deck 2. So we're going to go up the stairs to deck 3. We are in the back of the ship, the aft. And the stairwells are adorned with works of art. Mostly, well, this aft one, old maps, old drawings of places, exotic places. Here's the Wonder Photo Shop. That way. We're going to go this way to the dining room again. And they've got the doors closed. They're probably not locked. This time I'll go this way. Now you'll notice there's tables and chairs by the windows on that side, but not on this side. I guess this is the kitchen or something. And you can see the spiral staircase. I don't know if you call that spiral. Coming up from deck 2. There's another one on this side. So this is the upper level of the dining room. That's windows all across the back and the side, but not that side. Let's go forward. So this is one of the displays they have. So I think either it's authentic shipwreck stuff or it's made to look like a shipwreck. But from here we can go forward. We're on Promenade deck 3. We could also go outside, but they don't want us going on that side. This is where we just were, remember? We can go outside right here. Now, I think you can get all the way around the ship. So let's head this way. This is going aft towards the back of the ship. These windows here are the dining room we were just in. So it's a little noisy back here, but this is the back of the ship. And that's our wake. And that's the dining room. And now we're crossing from starboard to port. The left side. Starboard being the right. So we came from the very back of the ship there where we crossed over. And we're heading forward on deck 3. And they've got these recycling cans. And they've got this tub. Emergency equipment. And it's a nice wide area with deck chairs, but you know, there's only 4 deck chairs here. And there are other places where you can go in and out from here. Let's walk as far as we can forward. This is a pair of glass elevators that face out to the sea, and there's another pair on the other side. So we're outside some of the exterior glass elevators, and I decided to treat you.
Promenade.
They say Friday because today's Friday, and we're gonna go all the way up. And you can see what it's like. So that was deck 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe I don't need to count. And we are in the observation deck.
Observation.
See, Tamarind Bar, glass elevators. Now here's a whole lot more deck chairs, plus a way back in. But our goal is the front of the ship, and I think what you're going to find up at the front is all enclosed, and you can't really be the king of the world unless you went up on the bow. Now when we were in Glacier Bay, they opened the bow of the ship and people went out there to get a better look at the glaciers. But as a rule, it's closed 100% of the time. So I'm making this at about 7 o'clock in the morning. That's why you're not seeing too many people. We had a time change to move forward last night. That's Vancouver Island. We're at the very northern tip of it. It's our last day of our cruise. We're in Victoria this evening, and then tomorrow back to Seattle and back to home. But now we're up in the front, and you know, here's where they varnish the handrails, and imagine there's storage in these rooms. That's the front of the ship right there. So, and that's the snapback zone area. Don't know what that means. And there's the cushions. So there's nothing to see here in the front of the ship. But you can walk all the way around. Let's head back in. 3 laps, 1 mile, or 1.6 kilometers. Here's the other glass elevators. And of course, lifeboats overhead, which double as tinder boats. And this is where we came out. So we'll go back in this way. And the Wonder Photo Shop. The Wonder Photo Shop. Bring your story home. Wonder and create. Now they also have Joe Craig Black Label professional portraits, right? But I guess these computers, you can see your pictures. They also print out some and hang them on the wall, like in the traditional way on a cruise ship. And they sell cameras and accessories. GoPro, GoPro, GoPro. I think we got this one for $100 less than that. Anywho, this is the Ocean Bar. The Ocean Bar. And we've played trivia here, but only once. They do it, they mix it up. They also have the art shows here sometimes, and they also have a guy playing a piano. So this is the Ocean Bar area, right? That was impromptu. We're now Midship, and I've crossed back over to port, and we're headed back. And like I said before, well, that's a way in and out. There's a lot of rooms. You'll see. These are the shops, and there's really only 2. I call them this shop and that shop. This is clothes and souvenirs. This is jewelry and watches. And music. Let's keep heading forward. And this is the Marabella Luxury Collection. And I guess it's a room where they take you to sell you Marabella jewelry. So, stuyvesant room. Half moon room. Hi. Hudson room. This is what I was talking about. They have all these rooms, like meeting rooms, conference rooms. Anyway, and the Tasman room. We are at the forward elevators and stairs. And so we're going to go right around the bend here. Another way out. That's just a curving hallway. And this is the ship's main stage theater. Main stage. And we are up at the top. Deck 3 is the top, the upper strata. See that? And I'm going to go down there just so you can get a better look. So I'm actually on stage now. I'm on the stage. And it's a nice theater. And it doesn't get filled up, or at least not when I've been in here, but it does have poles that you have to avoid. So I'm going to go back up to 3. But you can enter the theater on deck 1, deck 2, or deck 3. See that? Starboard or port. So I'm back at the top. Here's your sound and video person, lights, camera, action. They put on some good shows here. A lot of lectures though and movies.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for coming. I'm your cruise and travel director, Ryan, and welcome to one of the most incredible places on Earth, Alaska. Captain Joe Salvery.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. welcome on board the Eurodam.
I can hold the weight of words if that's what you need. Feel everything.
There's another stairway right here you could take if you don't like the way I went. See that? So we're heading aft again on deck 3. We went back to the atrium and back down to deck 2 because we didn't go forward on deck 2. So there's these handy signs in a variety of places. Show us where we are, temperature, eventually it'll say how fast we're moving. But this is the midship elevator and stairs. Hi. And so we're heading forward again, but on deck 2. I want to show you a couple important things like B.B. King's Blues Club. And this is it. And they play music in here, but they watched football in here yesterday. They do trivia in here sometimes. They do a multitude of things. It's a multi-purpose room, and it's got a bar. So I had to talk really loud over that music, but now we're heading forward again on the starboard side of deck 2. And it winds around here, and there's more of these kind of things. If you're into guns, or helmets, or anything else, dishes, or apples. Anyway, we're entering the casino. But before we get to the casino, or maybe as part of the casino, is Billboard on Board. And we played trivia in here once. At night they do dueling pianos. You see that? And this is the ship's casino. And there's another little set of slot machines in a room there. And they have relatively new machines. So they must have replaced them since 2015. This ship was built in 2008. And according to my records, it was last refurbished in 2015. These machines are not from 2015. They're more recent. And it's about 80,000 tons, 82,000 ton. And that's the theater again, but from deck 2. So in the forward stairs, they have pictures of ships. I imagine older Holland America ships, right? So we're going up. We're back on deck 3 now. We're going to go up a few decks because it's mostly passenger cabins from now on until we get to the top. And when we were in Glacier Bay, that door was open and there's a balcony going all the way across the front of the ship. There's another one on deck 7, but I guess they only open it at certain times. So I stopped in on deck 7, port side, and there's something here called the Neptune Lounge. And the windows are all frosted, so I can't show you. But it's a lounge for people in fancy suites, Neptune suites, you might say. And they have coffee and food in there, I understand. So, but I tried my card in the door, and it didn't work. To deck 9 forward, and you can go around that way, go around that way. But this is the greenhouse spa and salon. And this is the desk. If I go aft, there's swimming pools. If I go over this way, hi. This is where the fitness center lives. And it's down this hall. Right there. So I'm just going to take a little spin around in it. It opens at 6. And they're doing a class in here. Free weights over there. Sunrise. And that's the fitness center. Towels. You might be able to get it to it from this side. I don't know, a lot of these doors are locked. But we're on deck 9 and we're going to go aft on the port side. And those doors are automatic. And in there, I don't know if you could see it, is a big hot tub. I think that's for the use of the spa. So I don't know if anyone can use it. You could ask. And this is one of the pools, the Lido pool and bar. And they can cover it, and they've left it covered the whole time. Of course, we were in Alaska. Well, I stand corrected. They opened it up on the last day of the cruise. So there you go, sunshine. But padded chairs, towels already there, little tables. And that, of course, is the Lido bar. So, give you a quick look. Big hot tub, spa, little ones. And this is a real tree. So that's the Lido bar. And over here is a place called Dive In. And it's for hamburgers and hot dogs. See that? Dive In. And I think they open about 11. And they give you pagers after you order food. So fries and hot dogs and hamburgers. So this is a hot dog and a hamburger and fries from Dive In. And it looks pretty dang good. Fancy buns, nice crispy coated fries. I'm going to stop and eat now. Of course, we crossed over to starboard and we're heading aft still. Hi. And we are in the Lido market, the modern marketplace. So the ship's buffet. And like I say, it's pretty early in the morning. This place gets pretty crowded. And it goes across to the other side. In fact, let's cross over there because this is Canaletto, the Italian restaurant on the ship. It's like a section of the buffet is a restaurant. And they have food on both sides. And, of course, tables and chairs on both sides. And it's pretty long. And it's in sections. So, like, this is your dessert section. Or juice section. Oh. Well, this isn't the dessert section. This is the fruit section. Hi. And that's all ready to open. So like I say, it goes all the way across. Get your own coffee and tea, cereal. See, in the afternoon, the omelet bar becomes a salad bar.
Thank you.
And if we go further aft, this unmarked door will open. Now it's actually marked a little bit. Sea View Pool and Bar. But it's going to slide open. Sea View Pool. This is the other ship's pool. And it's called And here's the sea view bar. This is the pizza place, New York Pizza. That's the smoking area over there. The starboard side of deck 9 aft. And there's a big pool here, hot tub, and a wide open deck. If you need the wide open spaces, this is where you want to come. If you need loud music blasting, maybe this is your place too. So there's a good look at the ship from deck 9. Let's go up to 10. That's deck 11, that's the sports court. And you can see you can go up there and up even further up there. The only outside part of this is just right to the other side of this wall, then you have to go in. Let's cross over to port and see what happens. And these are, you know, vents. And there's the sunrise. Now you'll notice there's not a stairwell over here. There's that one, but as soon as you get to the top of it, it says crew only. So if you want to go up there, you got to go this way, where we were. It's got this rubbery surface, but this is deck 11. And I see a lot of people up here playing pickleball. I haven't seen anybody playing basketball or soccer or anything else. But I suppose it's first come, first serve. I don't know. Anyway, that's as much as you can do back here, right? There is deck 11 forward and deck 10 and even deck 12. But you can't get to them from here. You have to go back down and inside, actually. So let's do that. There's the sports court. Now there's a stairway going up and a stairway going up further, but there's a sign up there that says crew only. So there's lounge chairs and stuff up there, but it's crew only. Now maybe that's a COVID thing, I don't know. But we're not going up there. They have a little tractor. Crane, huh. So we're gonna go around this way. We're heading forward on the starboard side of deck 10. This is the top of the glass elevator. Should be able to, oh, see, that's closed too. Starboard side, that was the midship elevator back there. And this is the cover for the pool, see? Covered pool. And that's the retreat. Go in right here. And this is Club Howe. This is the kids area. And there aren't a lot of kids on this cruise. And it's locked. So I'm not going to go in and show you any of it. Doesn't look like. Whoops. Let's walk across. And this is the loft. This is like for teenagers, I think. Again, there's not a lot on board. But I guess they take pretty good care of them. And it's locked. So. And another little part. Club Howe. The sun's starting to come in. And they've got a lot of disclaimers here about dropping your kids off and whatnot. Let's try to get to deck 11 forward. And this is the Tamarind Bar. And it's a nice bar because it overlooks everything. See that? Out over the ocean. And there's a little bar here. And it is outside the Tamarind Restaurant, which is Asian-inspired food. And it's really good. We ate here. It's $29 a person. We had, you know, one specialty dinner included in our package, so we chose this place. And it was delicious. And the service was excellent. So I'm going to agree with Janet. If you find yourself on a cruise ship and you're thinking of going to the steakhouse or the Italian place,
Think twice.
maybe you want to think about going to Tamarind. Of course, it's a Holland America deal, but it was not too spicy, although you can have it spicier. I got medium. There's plenty of things on the menu. There's even steak if that's what you want. But anyway, I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
Yeah, I agree.
And who hasn't had enough steak in their life, right? Branch out. Try something new. See you in the next port.
Monkeys out. Bye.
And this is a Nami Sushi, a sushi bar. Of course, it's a la carte, so. Now, to get to the other part of Deck 11, we have to go down again and forward. And then went forward past the pool and came back up. And this is the Exploration Central at the Crow's Nest and the Explorers Cafe. Now, they do shore excursions right here. So up on Deck 11, forward, port side, or starboard side, and they have things like maps of Seattle. It's a big room. This is the only place to get coffee early in the morning, and they don't open till 6. Crow's Nest in the morning. And this is the crowd trying to get coffee in the Crow's Nest in the morning. And it's only 7:30. Of course, we had a time change, so we set the clocks back so everyone got up early. But this goes all the way across the ship. There's a room in there where they can watch whatever's going on, TV. Coffee bar and a regular bar. Hi. See, they have these. Of course, they're included in your drink package. There's one more thing I want to show you, and that's the retreat. Now, the retreat costs money. And it varies by whether you want just a chair or a cabana or whatever. And it's locked up. And it's out here. It's been cold and maybe rainy. I don't know how much this gets used in Alaska. I mean, it'd be good for viewing glaciers maybe. But this is the retreat, and it does cost money. Let's get a better look at it. I'm going to say it starts at about $75 per person per day. You can also get to it from down there. And so officially I'm on deck 12. And deck 12 is just a big wide open deck. Deck chairs, I don't even know if they bother getting those out on our cruise. But there it is. And we could go around to the other side. And yes, you could, this is the front of the ship and you can see where we're going, but you do have to look through glass. And because of the rain, the glass isn't necessarily real clean. But it does have this. See? Stairway down. So that's about it from Holland America's Eurodam. It's a beautiful ship. It's a smaller ship than we normally go on. Like I said, only about 80,000 tons. It was a great cruise to Alaska. Saw bears, saw whales. So it was great. Let me turn this way. I don't know if that looks any better, but now you can see the ship. So this is Gareth from Port Monkeys saying we'll see you in the next port. Bye. out. Eurodam. Some people are deboarding it. Disembarking, I guess, but not paying attention. And that's the Eurodam. Those are the spa balconies way up there. Eurodam. Anyway, we're going down to board instead of up. We are almost there. We're in the port of Seattle, by the way, and the Crown Princess is next door. It's on the other side of this building. So 2 ships here, and the Norwegian Bliss is parked right in town. I don't know if we'll see it later. Mind your head. Mind your head. And here it is. He waved.
Hello.
Hi.
Go ahead. This is deck 2.
So we're on deck 6, and I think this is our cabin, 6099. And our ship card is a little envelope I had to tear open. Got my name on it. There. And so this is a signature suite, I think they called it. It's got one of those. Nice bed. It's a pretty good sized cabin. Got binoculars. Got these guys. It's got these chairs that look like they recline. Big balcony, right? The window. And the Crown Princess. And we can't see it. The NCL ship is around the bend there. Anyway, that's a signature suite on Holland America's Eurodam.